welcome to Lynn's Recipes. Tomorrow night we're going to have an Asian pork tenderloin. This tenderloin needs to marinate overnight, so today I'm going to mix up the marinade and put the tenderloin in the marinade and then put it in the refrigerator, leave it overnight, and bring it out and cook it tomorrow. To make the marinade for this pork tenderloin, these are the ingredients that you're going to need. You'll need 1/3 cup of soy sauce, and this is the reduced sodium, but you can use whatever kind you want. You'll need 1/4 cup of sesame oil, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and you can use fresh lemons. I just don't happen to have any, so this is what I'm using. A tablespoon of ground mustard, 1½ teaspoons of ground black pepper, and 2 crushed cloves of garlic. You'll also need, of course, your pork tenderloin. So now we're ready to mix the marinade up. You'll need a container that you can seal up to put in your refrigerator. And so I'm using this glass one. It has a nice little top that we can put on. Start with our soy sauce, sesame oil, Worcestershire, our lemon juice, and brown sugar. Put in our ground black pepper, tablespoon of our mustard powder, and now I'm going to just whisk this all up and mix it real well. Put a little piece of mustard there. Okay, now I'm going to crush my garlic with my little mushroom to get the skins off, release the flavors. I'm going to peel it and just put it in there like that, and all of the flavors will come out in the marinade. And now I'm going to put my pork in and coat it really well in the marinade. And while this is marinating, I will periodically go to my refrigerator and turn it just to make sure that it's coated, and then the marinade will be absorbed into the pork on all sides. So there we go with that. And now I'm going to cover it. And now what we'll do is put the pork tenderloin in the refrigerator overnight, and tomorrow we'll pull it out and we'll bake it in the oven. Our Asian pork tenderloin has marinated in the refrigerator overnight, and now I'm ready to cook it. What I did was I preheated my oven to 450 degrees, and now I'm going to take it out of the marinade and put it on a baking sheet. This is what it looks like after it's been marinated. And now what I did was I took a baking sheet and I lined it with foil. This is actually Reynolds Wrap nonstick foil. It's a really good product if you want to bake a casserole and you've got cheese and you don't want it to stick to the top of your foil. This is really good. And what I've done is I put the nonstick side towards the top so that my pork will not stick to the aluminum foil. If you don't have this, you can just line it with regular aluminum foil and spray it with a cooking spray, and it'll work the same. So now we're going to finish up with the recipe. So I've got my tongs here, and I'm just going to take my pork out of the marinade, put it on my baking sheet. And you'll discard the marinade because we don't need that anymore. So now I'll stick it in my oven for 25 minutes or until a meat thermometer reads 160 degrees. Our Asian pork tenderloin is done. It cooked for 30 minutes in the oven to reach an internal temperature of 160 degrees. This is what it looks like. And now I'm going to let it sit and rest for 10 minutes before I cut it so that the juices will not flow out when I cut it, that they'll stay inside. Our pork has rested for 10 minutes, and now I'm going to slice it and put it on a platter. very tender. And here's our Asian pork tenderloin. I hope you enjoy it.